I didn't know what state you lived in.
It's a bit of a mystery, yes. But if you look at the clues, you can figure it out.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at recurring gags on The Simpsons, excluding simple, if memorable, catchphrases.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. Last name Jazz, first name Hugh.
Hold on, I'll check. Hugh Jazz! No, somebody check the men's room for a Hugh Jazz!
Number 30, The Itchy and Scratchy Show. One of The Simpsons' boldest hallmarks is a show within a show within a show. A recurring animated segment on the Krusty the Clown show depicts the mouse Itchy concocting elaborate ways to maim or murder the cat Scratchy.
Ow! Ow!
This is a parody of classic slapstick cartoons, specifically Herman and Catnip, that some considered too violent for children. Most audiences in real life could only find awkward chuckles over the zany gore. The real joke is how wholesomely delighted in-universe viewers are by the horror. The Itchy and Scratchy Show was a big deal in their internal pop culture. With tighter runtimes over the years, though, the motif has become rare on The Simpsons. It still ingeniously cuts into the anti-cartoon crowd, while also seeing their point. Number 29, Random Explosions. Who doesn't love a good explosion that defies natural physics? They're not just for dumb action movies. The early years of The Simpsons used this phenomenon to especially uproarious effect.
See you in hell, Candy Boys!
Sight gags based on some object's ruin would often be punctuated by the object blowing up or bursting into flames. Even expected eruptions, such as a heavily fueled grill or overshaken beer can, were awesomely over the top. Never mind non-explosive things like an inflamed appendix, Chief Wiggum dressed as a beer stein, or a nun flying into a mountain.
This isn't funny!
That bizarre aspect of the show's physics may have become more grounded since the 90s, but it was consistently shocking and explosively fun. Number 28, Homer's Lifelong Dreams. Apparently, not all of Homer's crazy schemes are made on the spur of the moment. You may not even realize how often he's described the most mundane or strange aspiration as being his dream. He's even used it in reference to things like becoming the next Thomas Edison after considering it for the first time.
All week, my lifelong dream was to be the next Thomas Edison. But now it's over. I guess I'll just give up my hopes and dreams and settle for being a decent husband and father.
In early seasons, Marge would regularly call her husband's attention to just how many so-called lifelong dreams he's had. That includes eating the world's biggest hoagie and appearing on The Gong Show. Homer has had so many dreams that they're basically pointless if they weren't to begin with. Fans can still rejoice in him stating his ambitions, however long he's had them.
What's your real dream? Your real dream?
Someday I'd like to own the Dallas Cowboys.
I bet people laughed at you when you told them that dream.
Yeah.
Homer, don't give up.
Number 27, Homer's Imagination. Homer's daydreams get kooky enough. His disconnect with or obliviousness of reality lets animators get creative in representing his imagination.
What are you gonna do, Homer?
Hey, Homer, what'd you do? Get a haircut or something?
Look closer, Lenny.
Oh, I know what it is. You're the biggest man in the world now. And you're covered in gold.
Homer has misremembered events, often surreally and to serve his own ego. He's made fantastical dream worlds, wherein he is married to himself or chocolate is half-priced in a land already made of chocolate. Over time, his fantasies have involved misunderstanding things in adorable ways. Hearing about the Mayo Clinic has probably given us all brief images of a hospital for mayonnaise.
This place seems even nicer than the Mayo Clinic.
Mayo Clinic, eh?
Should we slice them diagonally or just cut off the crust?
Who cares? It's hopeless.
Of course, Homer accurately picturing a think tank is equally surreal for its irony. His mind may not be quite right in many ways, but the way it works is endearingly naive. Number 26, Who Gets the Last Ha-Ha? When characters suffer some humiliation, the mean-spirited Nelson Muntz often stands by with a ha-ha! But what was initially one of the show's simplest catchphrases has evolved into complicated gags. The self-awareness in Nelson's mockery runs deeper than his dedication to punctuating shame, even when he's not initially in the scene. It's acknowledged as an extension of his own insecurities about his poverty, promiscuous mother, and absent father. This may not be funny for real children, but there's a cathartic comeuppance to Nelson being ridiculed.
Hey, everybody, look at this! It's that boy who laughs at everyone. Let's laugh at him! Wave to the people! Blow them kisses!
His daydreams about a better life also get pretty weird. Whether you're ha-haing with Nelson or at him, his fragile ego is a reliable source for the show's cringe comedy. Number 25, biting the hand that feeds. The Simpsons satire is particularly fearless when turned against its own producers. Fox Network is regularly called out for its propensity for trash TV.
This is horrible. The Fox Network has sunk to a new low.
With the show's mostly liberal bias, Fox News is especially skewered for its stark conservative bias and general infotainment style. Rupert Murdoch has even threatened to sue the show that helped build his media empire. The Simpsons seemed to be in the clear after the Disney merger, but that didn't stop their long-standing tradition of riffing on the world's most powerful media companies. Supposedly, the one rule is that Disney-produced episodes cannot spoof Mickey Mouse.
Hey, everybody! Ha 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 ha!
I can't believe you're getting away with this. Keep it up.
Party's over! Get back to work!
Fans may not appreciate that much censorship when the show's mutinous jabs are so sharp. Number 24, talking brain. You have to wonder what goes through the mind of a Simpson, especially Homer. Close-ups of their heads with an internal monologue sometimes give you an idea.
No matter what you tell your child to do, he will always do the opposite. Huh? Don't you get it? You gotta use reverse psychology. That sounds too complicated. Okay, don't use reverse psychology. All right, I will.
This gag is usually used to illustrate Homer's labored or impulsive thought process, especially when he openly converses with his brain. Over time, other characters' brains have spoken up about struggling to understand odd things. The gag has also evolved to take us all the way into those minds. There, you can see quirky symbols for clashing personalities and mental functions. Internal monologues are a classic comedy staple that The Simpsons really pushes.
I've got it. Brain, how can I ever thank you? Just don't bump me on your way out of the car. Sorry.
Much of this family's behavior is so bizarre that audiences may need the extra insight. Number 23, Ralphisms. Most gag-driven Springfielders have catchphrases. Ralph Wiggum has consistently perfect quotes. The police chief's son is what Marge might call a special little guy, whose ineptitude is displayed with a perpetual smile and earnest observations.
No, Ralph. This means you're failing English.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
From "your eyes need diapers" to "my cat's breath smells like cat food," the boy of a few words has many nuggets of non-wisdom. His complete obliviousness in how to navigate the world is both cute and charmingly tragic. Some Ralphisms have even indicated that his condition is more antisocial than socially awkward.
Your hair is tall and pretty.
Well, thank you, Ralph. You're such a fine young gentleman.
Help! She's touching my special area!
Once said to be Matt Groening's favorite Simpsons character, Ralph is harder to describe than the things he tries to describe. It's still endlessly delightful to watch him try. Number 22, Grandpa's Stories. Abe Simpson is hardly an example of wisdom coming with age, but when he speaks, at least the audience is eager to listen. His stereotypically rambling, senile anecdotes are full of bizarre logical holes and tangents. Don't try looking for historical records of nickels with bumblebees on them or the Kaiser stealing the English word 20.
Now, my story begins in 19-tickety-2. We had to say tickety, 'cause the Kaiser had stolen our word 20. I chased that rascal to get it back, but gave up after tickety 6 miles.
At least there's photographic evidence of a horse doing Abe's taxes in 1998. Mostly, flashbacks only enhance the surrealism of his self-described loose-brained nonsense by visualizing it. Grandpa's tedious tall tales let the writers indulge their most random streams of consciousness.
We can't bust heads like we used to, but we have our ways.
You got it.
One trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere.
As exhausting as all the twists and inaccuracies are for his family, they make for captivating comedy. Number 21, Homer Gets Hurt. Bart the Daredevil ended with Homer falling down Springfield Gorge twice. It was one of the show's first ultra-violent moments, and it was disturbingly hilarious. Since then, Homer has managed to withstand many forms of gruesome slapstick. Many such gags are referenced in later episodes to confirm the Simpsons' shock value, if not partly explain Homer's cognitive quirks. His pain proneness has also been a key plot point, like when he became a champion boxer by simply tiring out his opponents, or was designated uninsurable.
Uninsurable?
Hey, he survived everything so far. Homer has gotten hurt worse since that iconic day at Springfield Gorge, but it's always a hit to the audience's gut. Number 20, why you little? Every viewer knows what happens when Homer says these three little words.
Why, you little?
Bart is about to get Homer's hands wrapped around his throat, and his eyes and tongue are gonna bulge out.
You don't have to follow in my footsteps.
Don't worry, I don't even like using the bathroom after you.
Why, you little?
It's happened hundreds of times, and neatly encapsulates a big part of Homer and Bart's relationship.
Homer.
Why, you little?
Homer can be counted on to be fooled or angered by Bart, and Bart always finds it irresistible to push Homer's buttons, no matter if he has to pay for it.
I haven't had a strangle that smooth since I was 4.
Number 19, Homer and Marge's shifting history. As a television series runs longer and longer, there's more opportunity to flesh out characters' backstories, as has happened with Homer and Marge. The more flashbacks there are to early days, the more differences pop up.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God and his casino to join
Homer
and
Marge
in holy matrimony. Beautiful.
Often the changes have to do with changing dates, like having them meet in 1974 in one episode to getting married in 1980 in another.
Well. Look who's come crawling back to work for your old man.
But the biggest changes came when they updated the timeline all the way to the 1990s in That 90s Show, a move that was later quietly forgotten. Number 18, Maggie's tendency toward violence. She may seem like just a sweet little baby, but on several occasions, Maggie has revealed her violent side. We're not talking about the menacing way she looks at her unibrowed baby rival, but actual violence. As in shooting Mr. Burns with a gun and attempting to shoot him again, or air-gunning gangsters into submission, or attacking Homer with a mallet and trying to stab him with a pencil. We get it though.
No, Maggie, bad baby!
Keep her away from me, Marge. She's got that crazy look in her eyes again.
She was even ready to take on Mr. Teeny if necessary.
Take out the baby!
The lesson? Do not mess with the silent but deadly type. Number 17, those in authority have no clue. One of the qualities most associated with The Simpsons is irreverence, and that quality is readily apparent in the show's depiction of authority figures.
Sorry, no dumping in the lake.
Fine. I will put my yard trimmings in a car compactor.
Chief, I think there was a dead body in there.
I thought that too, until he said yard trimmings. You gotta learn to listen, Lou.
For the most part, the authority figures in Springfield are depicted as hopelessly inept and clueless.
Now, where did I put my badge? Hey, that duck's got it! Oh, come on, give it back! I need it!
Want an example? We give you Clancy Wiggum, easily the worst police chief in television history, and his deputies aren't much better.
Take him away, boys.
Hey, I'm the chief here. Bake him away, toys.
What'd you say, Chief?
Do what the kid says.
Then there's the eternally corrupt Mayor Quimby, the monumentally incompetent lawyer Lionel Hutz, and the well-intentioned but easily outfoxed Principal Skinner.
Johnny!
Cool, I broke his brain.
Geez, no wonder Bart has no respect for those in power. Number 16, nuclear negligence. In the real world, Springfield would have been blown sky high numerous times, and would have probably taken the rest of the country with it. Clearly, Homer is the man most responsible for this gross negligence.
Springfield, my computer shows your T437 is fully operational.
Oh, my God. Oh, God, no! Oh, this can't be happening!
He's supposedly the safety inspector, but the man has no idea what he's supposed to do. and would be too lazy and incompetent to do it even if he did know.
Oh! A 513. I'll handle it. That got it.
And while they may not be quite as bad as Homer, knowing that the rest of the crew is of the caliber of Lenny and Carl doesn't inspire a great deal of confidence.
That's the man who's in charge of our safety. It boggles the mind.
It's best not to think about it.
Number 15, the Treehouse of Horror credits. The annual Halloween episode has become a big fan favorite, with viewers anxious to see what strange situations the characters will be placed in time after time. It's also an opportunity for the creative crew to let their imaginations run wild when it comes to the credit sequences at the beginning and end of the episode. Each name is changed in some way to make it seasonally appropriate, which is why names like Bat Groening or Drooly Kavner flash across the screen. Number 14, Flanders is smokin'. Most of the Springfield men have bodies that are best described as, say, lumpy, and then there's Ned. As has been revealed on several occasions, Flanders clearly spends a lot of time at the gym, and to good effect.
That suit's a little revealing, isn't it?
Well, it allows for maximum mobility. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
There are also suggestions that he packs a pretty big little Ned.
Oh yeah, that's it, baby. That's the money shot. Yeah, the camera loves you. Oh, you tease you.
All of which is more humorous because of the character's modesty and hesitancy to promote himself above others. One of the few Simpsons characters with a reason to be conceited instead values his humility.
Oh, I would date Ned in a second if I was a woman or gay. He looks like a cuddler, that Ned. I like that. I like to be held. I like to be pampered.
Number 13, things keep getting in Lenny's eye. Poor Lenny. He doesn't get a lot of screen time, and often when he does, it's concerned with a particular running gag. One where some bizarre object or other gets stuck in his eye.
My eye! I'm not supposed to get pudding in it! No!
Sure, sometimes it's relatively harmless. A little soap in the eye, big deal.
Hey, thanks. Ow! My eye! Ow, 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 ow.
But other times it's more serious. Garbage, pudding, jigsaw puzzle pieces.
Ow! My eye! I'm not supposed to get jigs in it!
A coiled spring. Sorry, Lenny, we know it's painful, but we can't help laughing at your misfortune.
I'm all right, folks. Thanks to my Omni-Gogs.
A little late for Lenny.
Number 12, Simpson, eh? Throughout the show's run, there have been times when Mr. Burns has laid eyes on Homer and asked Smithers who he was.
Who is that bookworm, Smithers?
Homer Simpson, sir.
Simpson, eh? How very strange.
Every time, Burns replies as if this is the first time he has ever heard the name, despite the fact that he has had countless memorable interactions with Homer and or various members of his family.
Oh, that's Homer Simpson, sir. He's one of your boobs from Sector 7G.
Simpson, eh?
In addition to being a good gag, it also demonstrates both Burns' apparent senility, as well as the fact that he is so rich and self-centered he can't be bothered to remember other people.
That's Homer Simpson, sir.
Simpson, eh? New man?
Actually, sir, he thwarted your campaign for governor. You ran over his son. He saved the plant from meltdown. His wife painted you in the nude.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Number 11, Troy McClure's films and TV shows. Troy McClure's typical entrance includes references to at least 2 of his past masterworks, all of which are bizarrely titled.
I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from such films as Today We Kill, Tomorrow We Die, and Gladys the Groovy Mule.
Hollywood has-been McClure was a multimedia master, appearing in big screen pictures, TV movies, television series, plays, self-help videos, nature films, computer travel guides, film strips, you name it.
You may remember me from such educational films as 2 - 3 = -fun, and Firecrackers, the Silent Killer.
But with titles like Gladys the Groovy Mule and Locker Room Towel Fight, The Blinding of Larry Driscoll, it's no wonder McClure's career took a turn south.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such films as The Greatest Story Ever Hooled and They Came to Burgle Carnegie Hall.
Afraid not. License, please?
Number 10, Moe's Illegal Activities. Moe's Tavern is Homer's preferred hangout, his home away from home. And that by itself should indicate it can't be a success.
Okay, it's over. Get him out of here.
Which must be why Moe finds very creative ways to supplement his income.
Right, they're on to us. Get him back to SeaWorld.
Very creative. including supplying illegal guns and grenades to help in a revolutionary struggle,
1 grenade each.
or transforming into a law-breaking speakeasy.
All right, but I don't know what you expect to find in a simple neighborhood pet shop.
But come on, Mo. Smuggling pandas? Stealing Shamu from SeaWorld?
She's at the fence.
Be a little more chill. Number 9. Smithers' attraction to Mr. Burns. One of the most frequent running gags in the whole Simpsons canon is the fact that Waylon Smithers has an inexplicable crush on Montgomery Burns, and Burns is somehow oblivious to it.
They won't get what I really want.
No one does.
Happy birthday, Mr. Smithers.
Why Smithers has these feelings will never be understood. Love can be opaque after all.
You're quite good at turning me on.
You probably should ignore that.
But it helps explain why Smithers remains steadfastly loyal to Burns, when any other assistant would have long ago thrown in the towel.
Smithers, I'm home.
What? Already?
Yes.
Number 8. Reminders of Mr. Burns' age. Speaking of dear old Mr. Burns' age, well, he's old. Insanely so. Creepily so. Impossibly so.
Honus Wagner, Cap Ensign, Mordecai Three-Finger Brown.
Sir?
What is it, Smithers?
I'm afraid all those players have retired and passed on.
And the writers take advantage of that fact to pop jokes at his ancientness every chance they get.
Let's see, Social Security number, not 2. Damn, Roosevelt.
Sometimes these take the form of references to people or events far in the past, which seem to Burns to be totally current.
What's this strange sensation in my chest?
I think your heart's beating again.
Ooh, that takes me back.
Other times they refer more directly to his elderly state, especially how thin and physically slight he's become.
No, try this arm. I saw some blood in there the other day.
In either case, these gags are simply excellent.
Mr. Burns, I'm afraid you are the sickest man in the United States. You have everything.
Number 7. They keep offing Hans Moleman. This character resembles nothing so much as a poor, shriveled up peanut, and he gets about as much respect as one. The writers have arranged for Hans to die several times over the course of the series. We're not counting things like his apparent marriage to Selma Bouvier, which some would say is a fate worse than death. No, we're talking real death, by an exploding AMC gremlin. By execution without a last meal. Buried alive. Drilled in the head.
Oh no, my brains.
Burnt by magnifying eyeglasses. Hans, thank you for making death so entertaining. For us, at least. Number 6. Springfield Elementary's awfulness. The school's staff isn't explicitly horrible, they simply don't care. And that attitude is apparent in everything that happens in the school.
Water it down some more.
My God, man! I've watered her down as far as she'll go. I cannot water no more.
It's why you hire someone like Otto to drive a school bus that barely holds together.
Besides, if I had the money, I'd fix the exhaust leak in the back. Frankly, I think it's causing some of our low test scores.
And why the surly lunch lady casually serves malk and mystery meat.
There's very little meat in these gym mats.
And doesn't care about unloading food on the floor. The teachers pretty much just do what they have to in order to get by, and Skinner has his hands full just trying to keep Bart in line. Is it any wonder Lisa and Martin are about the only decent students the school has? Number 5. Billboard Gags. The Simpsons has always been notable for the amusing names of its businesses and restaurants. From the Frying Dutchman and Municipal House of Pancakes, to the barbershop Harry Shearer's and Lionel Hutz's I Can't Believe It's a Law Firm. When a weekly Billboard gag was added to the credits, businesses like McBain Capital and the Squidport joined the crew. But the Billboard gags go far beyond funny names to include great standalone gags.
This year, give her English muffins. Whatever you say, Mr. Billboard!
Number 4. Springfield State. Just what state is Springfield actually in? Maybe it's one of the 34 states with an actual Springfield. Maybe it's not.
See the 4 states that border Springfield: Ohio, Nevada,
Maine and Kentucky.
But the intentionally misleading clues the writers drop, like saying it borders Ohio, Kentucky, Maine, and Nevada, do not help. Whatever state it is in, it seems to have geographical features that can change at whim. Often when viewers look through the window of the Simpsons kitchen, they see something totally different than they saw before.
Hi,
Dad.
Number 3. Bart's prank calls. Obnoxious prank phone calls are probably the most harmless thing Bart does. So harmless that even Lisa likes to engage in them.
Phone call for Al. Alcoholic. Is there an alcoholic here?
But the object of those calls, most often our hapless friend Mo, does not find them so funny. At all.
Hey, I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. Why can't I find Amanda Hug and Kiss?
The calls work so well because they emphasize Mo's unchangeable gullibility and his inability to learn from his mistakes.
Ivana Tinkle. Just a sec. Ivana Tinkle. Ivana Tinkle.
And because, hey, they may be juvenile, but they are still funny.
I'm a stupid moron with an ugly face and a big butt, and my butt smells, and I like to kiss my own butt.
Number 2. The Chalkboard Gags. The Chalkboard Gags have been a major part of The Simpsons' appeal from day one. Coming almost at the top of the opening credits, they immediately paint Bart as a troublemaker and a rascal, and one with quite a mouth on him. But they also give the creators plenty of latitude to come up with brilliant standalone gags, and when necessary, trenchant commentary. At their best, the Chalkboard Gags are simply unbeatable. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Couch Gags. Well, what else could be at number 1? Not every opening credits sequence includes one, but the vast majority do, and they're one of the gags most strongly identified with The Simpsons. They started out pretty tame, as just a way to make the credits more interesting, but through the years, there have been some pretty elaborate variations, as well as references to other TV shows. Who knew sitting on a couch could be so much fun? What's your favorite Simpsons running gag? Let us know in the comments.